Hey guys, and welcome to class. In our last class, we looked at conversion of time, that is, changing time from minutes to hour and hour to minute, changing time from seconds to minutes and minutes to seconds, and other various units of measuring time. But today, we'll be looking at conversion or changing of time from analog to digital and also calculating the average speed of a moving object. Okay, so let's take a look at our example. Now, the first example we say express quarter to 6 in the evening in digital form. Express quarter to 6 in the evening in digital form. Our solution to that, quarter to. Now, take a look at this. Now, this is a clock. Now, over here, we have o'clock. So when the minute hand is pointing to 12, we are dealing with o'clock, right? And when the minute hand is pointing at 6, 6 is half of 12, meaning that is half past or 30. When the minute hand is pointing to 3, this is minutes past or quarter past. And when it's pointing to 9, it's minutes to or quarter to. So this is how we tell time in digital or analog form. Now, coming back to our question, where we asked to express quarter to 6 in the evening in digital form. Digital form means telling it in numbers, like we have here 5:45 p.m. Whereas in analog form, we'll tell this or express this as quarter to 6 p.m. That's the major difference. Okay, now solution. Quarter to means 15 minutes before. Quarter to 6. Before 6 is not up to 6 yet. Quarter to 6. Alright, so 15 minutes before, that is, we're going to less 15 minutes from the hour, which is 6. Thus, the time is 6 hour 00 minutes minus 15 minutes. So 0 minus 5 is impossible. Okay, so we have to borrow from the next number, but unfortunately we have 0 also, so you can't borrow from 0. Rather, you move on to the next number, which is 6. So we're going to be taking 1 from 6 to add to this place. Mind you, it would be wrong to take 1 from here and add it to this place to give us 100, because the 1 we took from here, the value is not in minutes but in hour. So if you are bringing down the 1 you took from here, you have to convert it to the value of where you are taking it to. And 1 hour is valued in minutes as 60, because 60 minutes make 1 hour. And if you have to change 1 hour to minutes, you're going to get 60 minutes. So I won't take any 1 from here. We're left with 5, which is this 5 hour, and the 1 we brought over, remember we had to convert the 1 into the value, which is in minutes. So the 1 became 60 minutes. Now we can subtract. 0 minus 5, impossible. So we'll borrow 1 from 6 and add to 0. That will give us 10. So 10 minus 5 will get 5. Remember here, we are not left with 5 because we took 1 from 6 and added it to 0 to get 10. So 5 minus 1 will give us 4. And here, our 5 minus 0 as nothing will get 5. So our time expressed in digital form is now 5:45 p.m., which in analog form means quarter to 6 p.m. Example 2. It says, what is quarter past or quarter after in the morning? What is quarter after in the morning? So quarter after also means quarter past, which is this region, minutes past or quarter past. Now to express that, because it's quarter past, it's going to be added because it's now 15 minutes more. Okay? Quarter past means 15 minutes more. Okay? 15 minutes more. Meaning we're going to add 15 minutes to the already existing hour, which is 8 o'clock. So our time is going to be hour 8 minutes 0 plus 15 minutes. So 0 plus 5 is 15, is 5, sorry. 0 plus 5 is 5, and 0 plus 1 gives us 1. And 8 plus nothing gives us 8. So our time expressed in digital form is now 8:15 a.m. Yes. Next example. Here it says, Ade starts from home, meaning Ade left home, is embarking on a journey from home to school. So Ade starts from home at 7:15 a.m. and arrives at school at 8:05 a.m. still in the morning. How long does it take to get to school? Now we are trying to find the distance, the time taken from point A to point B. Now point A is Ade's home and point B is his school. So how long did it take Ade to move from his home to his school? Solution. So time taken is going to be finishing time minus starting time. Finishing time is greater than the time it started. So when you are subtracting, the greater or the larger number comes first and the smaller number comes after it. So having expressed it in this form, we have 8:05 minus 7:15. So 5 minus 5 we get 0. 0 minus 1, impossible, because we cannot take 1 away from 0. So we have to borrow from our hour. And remember, when you are taking from hour to minutes, you have to take it in the value, okay, of minutes. So 1 hour in minutes is 60 minutes. So we are bringing 60 over to this place, and 60 plus 5, we're going to get 65. And here our hour is no longer 8 but 7, because we took 1 away from it. Now we're having 7. So 7:65 minus 7:15. So 5 minus 5 will get 0. 6 minus 1 will give us 5. And 7 minus 7 will be 0. So we no longer have R. So 0 means nothing, right? So what we have left is 15 minutes. So it took Ade 15 minutes to move from home to school. Therefore, time taken is equal to 50 minutes. And the fourth example, here we're looking at average speed. Okay, now Joshua spent 3 hours traveling 216 kilometers. He spent 3 hours traveling 216 kilometers. What was his average speed? Solution. Now average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by time taken, total time taken. So total distance traveled here is 216. Here average speed is 216 divided by total time taken. And our total time taken is 3 hours. So 216 divided by 3. 3 cannot go into 2, but 3 can go into 21. So 3 into 21 is 7. and 3 into 6 is 2. Therefore, average speed is equal to 72 km per hour, because the time given was in hour. So we'll get 72 km per hour. Here, example 5. A boy runs a distance of 400 meters in 80 seconds. 400 meters in 80 seconds. What was his average speed? Solution: we learned earlier that average speed is total distance traveled divided by total time taken. So the total distance traveled was 400 meters and total time taken was 80 seconds. So we're going to divide 400 meters by 80 seconds. So 0 cancels 0. 8 into 40 will give us 5 as 5 meters per second. 5 meters, that's the distance covered. 5 meters per unit of measuring time, seconds. So 5 meters per second. And that brings us to the end of the class. And so we out.